Next, problem number, that is illustration number 3. Following is the balance sheet of Mahesh Limited as on 31st March 2019. So you have your particulars of equity and liabilities and also assets. Okay, so first let's look what are given under equity and liabilities. So first one is shareholders funds. You have equity, under that you have equity share capital, which is 2 lakhs. Non-current liabilities, that is long term borrowings, you have 50,000. Then you have your current liabilities, under which you have again 4 categories. One is your short term borrowings, which is 17,000. Number 2 is trade payables, 25,000. Other current liabilities, under this other current liabilities you have your expenses payable, which is 3,000. Then short term provisions of 5,000. So total of your equity, that is equity and liabilities, is rupees 3 lakhs. Then assets are given. Under the head assets you have non-current assets. Under that fixed assets, tangible assets rupees 1,50,000. Then you have your current assets. Under this current assets you have 4 categories, that is inventories 45,000, trade receivables 70,000, cash and cash equivalents 30,000, and other current assets, that is prepaid expenses, you have 5,000. So total you have to rupees 3 lakhs. So always your liabilities will be equal to the assets. So here also the same is given. Now calculate current ratio, quick ratio. Okay. First you have to write the formula of current ratio. Current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liabilities. When you are given in the form of balance sheet, it will be easy for you to identify the current assets and current liabilities, because they will specify what are the accounts under current assets, again what are the accounts under the current liabilities. So you can easily pick up those current assets and current liabilities. Okay, so now current asset is equal to, so here it is given as current assets, under which you have these 4 categories. So just write these 4 now. Inventories plus trade receivables plus cash and cash equivalents plus prepaid expenses, which is 45,000 plus 70,000 plus 30,000 plus 5,000, which gives you a total of rupees 1,50,000. This is your current asset. Moving on to current liabilities. So here in the sum you are given third account as your current liabilities, under which you have 4 accounts again. So write these 4 accounts as your current liabilities, that is current liabilities is equal to short term borrowings plus trade payables plus other current liabilities, which is like expenses payable plus short term provisions, which is 17,000 plus 25,000 plus 3,000 plus 5,000. So you get a value of rupees 50,000, which is your current liability. Now apply these two values in your formula. Current ratio is equal to current assets divided by current liabilities, which is equal to 1,50,000 divided by 50,000. When you cancel this value, you get 3 by 1, which is again you have to write this as 3:1. Again I'll repeat, current ratio and quick ratio are liquidity ratios, wherein the values what we get after computing the ratios should be written in the form of pure, or should be written like this, is to, okay, 3:1. This is your numerator, is to denominator. Okay, next you are asked to compute even the quick ratio. So number 2, quick ratio is equal to quick assets divided by current liabilities. So we all know how to calculate the quick assets, right? So quick assets is equal to total current assets minus inventories minus prepaid expenses. Now your total current assets is what we already found out, right? So total current assets is 1,50,000. So write that 1,50,000 minus inventories. Inventories value is given as 45,000. Prepaid expenses is given as 5,000. So minus 45,000 minus 5,000, which will give you rupees 1 lakh. So this is your quick assets. Now apply this quick asset value in the formula, that is quick ratio is equal to quick assets divided by current liabilities, which is equal to rupees 1 lakh divided by, we already found out current liability amount. Write that amount directly. You need not write this step again. So 1 lakh divided by 50,000. So you get 2 by 1. You will write this as in the form of pure, that is 2:1. Okay, I hope you all understood these three illustrations. If you have any doubt, immediately post it in the group. I'll clarify your doubts. Please remember these two all the formulas in this chapter are very important, and definitely you will get one 5 mark, one 3 mark question from this chapter. Okay, and also while I'll be teaching you topic wise only. So like in my previous class I've given you liquidity ratios, their formulas. Likewise next class I'll be giving you long term solvency ratios, under which whatever category we have, all those formulas will be given to you. Okay, now complete your exercise 1, 2 and 3. And one more information is, you have to write these type of a problem step by step. Each step carries marks. Okay, let's take for example, if this is a 5 mark sum, for these two steps you will be given 1 mark. For these two steps you will be given 1 mark. For the answer you found out, you will be given 1 mark. Again here for calculating quick assets you will get 1 mark, and for this 1 mark. So totally you will get 5 marks. So this is how your marks will be split when we value your paper. So step wise you have to write all the sums, particularly in this chapter.